Good afternoon. My name is Brian Chavis, author of the book Buy It, Rent It, Profit. Today we're going to talk about the 3-day notice to vacate and how to deliver a proper Florida 3-day notice to vacate to tenants who are in arrears on their rent. Alright, first thing we're going to do is log into the DIY website. That is the property management software that we use to manage all of our rental investments. Let's log into DIY. From DIY, we are going to click on Reports. And from Reports, we're going to generate a rent roll. So we'll just click on Rent Roll, and from there, we click View Report. And the computer generates what we call a rent roll report. From there, what we're going to do is pull all of the delinquent tenants who are in arrears. First, what we did was post all the rent. After we posted the rent, we ran the report, and after running the report, we pull all the delinquent tenants who are in arrears. As you can see here, you have the tenant's name and then the amount that they're in arrears. From there, what we do is generate a 3-day notice. I have one here on my desk. The key things to remember with the 3-day notice to vacate, or how you actually deliver the 3-day notice. Number one, first thing we want to pay attention to is the rental amount here. You have the rental amount, the late fees, and then the total. The first thing you have to understand is if you're going to total the late fees with the rent and then total the total amount on the 3-day notice, you have to make sure that your lease supports this. Under Florida landlord tenant law, you cannot add late fees, including rent, and total it all up without having what they call the additional rent language in your lease. We'll actually go over a lease in another landlord cam probably later this afternoon, where you guys can log in and take a look at that as far as the lease is concerned. But for the purposes of this notice and how to deliver it, we'll assume that we have a well-written Florida lease and we have that additional rent language in the lease. From there, we'll add the rent that's in arrears plus the late fee and then total the amount. Second, we want to make sure on the 3-day notice is that the days are correct. What we want to do is make sure that we exclude any weekends, holidays, and we do not include the day of delivery of the 3-day notice. Once we've calculated the 3-day notice dates properly, then we want to make sure finally that the certificate of delivery is correctly filled out. Whoever's going to deliver the notice must be the individual to sign the certificate of delivery at the end of the 3-day notice. Once you deliver the 3-day notice, from which we'll watch Carlos this afternoon deliver a 3-day notice in another landlord cam, but the number one thing that Carlos is going to make sure that he does is when he delivers it on the door, that he delivers it closed. So what we do is we fold the 3-day notice. We usually typically put it in an envelope, and then we post it on the door. We don't just post on the door, by the way. We must, under Florida landlord tenant law, we must knock on the door. If someone answers, then what we do then is deliver the 3-day notice. If they're over the age of 14, we actually personally hand the 3-day notice to the individual. Okay? So the most important things that we want to remember about the 3-day notice is the actually totaling the dates, not only the dates, but actually totaling the proper amount of the late fees that are owed. Remember, late rent and rent can only be added and totaled if you have the additional rent language. From there, we want to make sure that we exclude weekends, holidays, and the day of delivery, and also make sure that the certificate of delivery is filled out properly on the 3-day notice. Okay, so the individual delivering the 3-day notice must sign the certificate of delivery. Once you've done that, you'll have 2 notices. Typically, what we do is always deliver the original document, the original 3-day notice, to the tenant's door. We keep a copy for the tenant's file. If the tenant does not pay their rent, then we take the 3-day notice out of the file. Typically, we give them about 48 hours to pay, to come up with the rent money. If they don't within those 48-hour period, then what we do is we take our copy of the 3-day notice and we scan it or fax it over to the eviction attorneys for a prompt eviction. Okay, that is pretty much it as far as landlord-tenant law is concerned in delivering the 3-day notice. For more questions on the 3-day notice And for more questions on how to deliver the 3-day notice and pretty much a landlord cam that you can follow, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more webcam or landlord cams to post. We look forward to seeing you guys, and look forward to getting your questions on our blog. Visit us at thelandlordacademy.com, and we'll be glad to go over more webcams, webinars, and also, if you like this, what we call our landlord cam. So look for us on YouTube. Hope all is well, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.